Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Tony.
I'm Rose.
Nikki.
And this is...
The Not Hunter to Your Eternity.
Yes.
Yes, that.
Episode 15.
Episode 15. Last time.
We met Yaname girl.
And
Yes.
And she's looking upon Fushi from the stands.
Tonari. After licking him.
After licking
his
him.
face.
Weird.
Seems nicer. Improvement.
Okay.
Fushi also had a conversation with the master and decided, no, doing things my way.
Yes, he's like, I'm, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Yeah.
But he was trying to, like, do a plan. He had a good idea to become a mole and, go through the cracks, but unfortunately, L, we shall call it.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that plan got foiled, and then we find out he can transform into Parona.
Parona, forget about that. That's big.
Parona's back.
Yeah, that's how you beat the Berserker.
Yes. He has a working plan. Just knock him out with her awesome skills.
Easy.
Yes,
Easy.
but don't shoot arrows.
Don't shoot
No.
You'll fail.
Kill someone in the crowd.
Oh dear.
It'd be okay, but still.
Oh, maybe we'll shoot some arrows in this episode. Guys, remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out our Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. Also check out our store in the description. Let's get to the show. Discussion.
Nice, got them all back. I wasn't expecting him to happen that quickly. But I'm very sure I thought like another episode bridge, but I'm happy it happened.
Yes, me too.
Same.
Finally took something away from the knockers. Unfortunately, they're still smart.
Yeah.
So they just have less form now.
Oh, this might also be a bad thing, because before it wasn't really bothering with anybody else, but it did go after Gugu because Gugu stopped it last time.
Right.
So is it now just gonna think of people in general as a threat?
Yeah, anyone that's like his friends even or anyone around him, but like let's get rid of all of them. Putting them more in danger because the knockers are gonna think more strategically. It's like if he has these people around him, it'll be harder to get to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably something like that. But last time it took 4 years for him to come back, so maybe he gets another big time skip without the knockers.
Hopefully he takes
trains.
Yeah, hopefully he takes this peace time more seriously than last time.
Although he does have to he has to train more mentally, because every time he changes, he goes back to the original form he had. So it's not like he can physically get stronger and hope to
I see
work
what you're
with
saying. Yes, that's a good point. So yeah, the if he stays in one form, it can grow, but then if he regenerates, it goes back to the original. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or just get more useful forms as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the master was saying in the beginning.
That's what he wants.
That's why he was happy with Perona. Like, that's a fantastic vessel. But the downside, the person has to die. So...
The good thing is he was able to get a Perona that knows how to shoot.
Well,
at least
I
at
guess
this point.
It was like you had theorized the
bow.
first time, is the bow that all the bows were just too heavy for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and now he poked himself with the bow, so now he has infinite bow and infinite, what is it, like explosive arrows.
That's OP.
Yes, this is like I'm thinking of Terraria immediately, like the upgraded arrows. He's like, yes.
I'm thinking, what the hell are knockers gonna come with? This guy work on.
Yes.
This is true.
Yeah. Yeah, but from the beginning. So we started out, Tonari was just bothering him again.
And
a little before that, he basically voices, he was like, why am I Perona?
Yeah.
She must be dead.
Did you die?
She died, yeah.
I mean, he says, I think she died. But the master's like, oh, she died. Like, he knows the process.
Yes.
So, I mean, I guess the master it's possible he doesn't quite know the specifics, but probably not.
Probably not, yeah. Or I don't know that I see him doing this, like just saying that just to...
Mess with them?
Not mess with him, but to not let him think to go back and check or anything. Just let him think this is how it works until he finds out differently. I don't know. I don't know that I see him doing that. He's more direct.
Yeah, he seems like he's upfront about everything.
Yeah, unless it's like not what he wants, then he might hold something back, but he wouldn't say like a total lie.
Yeah. I don't see him lying.
I don't know. But either way, I guess I will be sad for now.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Parona. At least we didn't see it, and we didn't have to cry.
Yeah.
but she died just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, I guess he doesn't take the form that they died in. He just takes the form that he knows them in.
Unless that's how she was. But yeah, it makes sense that it was.
Years, though.
Well, I mean,
her hair might have been longer, you know.
Yeah. She could have trimmed it. Anyways, I was just thinking, that's possible. That is the form he knows in his mind. But if that was the case, it would mean he takes on what he knows of a person and not their true essence. You know what I mean?
Like the aspects of it he understands. Yeah.
Right. It would. I don't know. It comes to like, where's the line that we were talking about last episode? Is it that he takes on what he knows, or he takes on their full essence at the point of death, or is it just a mismatch of both? Like what he looks like is what he knows, but what they are is what they are.
I'm gonna think that it's probably essence at the point of death, and that she just generally didn't change over these 4 years. Because we did see several characters not change over the course of 4 years. Like Google was the biggest person to change, right?
Yeah,
everyone was kind of the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Perona's kind of at the age where she would stay looking similar for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see it staying that way as well. But I also think that maybe the visual appearance is the reflection part of things, where maybe she does look slightly different, but that's how he remembers her. But all the skills and internal workings, that's the true part of her that did transfer, maybe. Because like the wolf, he was acting off instinct after taking over the wolf, but he never saw the wolf do a lot of things that he did instinctually.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He was a rock. But yeah. We also learn a little bit more about Tonari.
Yes. Her father was a criminal and he died some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she always wanted to believe that,
He didn't
He
murder.
murder people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But now she will never know.
Yeah.
If that's even the truth, to be honest.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess it seems like she feels bothered by that, but I just want to know why this man brought his daughter to Criminal Island.
No, he didn't bring her. She was probably born there. They just say children of prisoners. So she probably just always lived there.
Okay.
Especially seeing that she like writes everything down. She doesn't even know what clean smelling hair is like, and being pale because you weren't in the sun.
Yeah, that's true.
Is like knew all these things. She keeps writing everything down. So
Mia's pale.
Yeah, Mia's pale. That's true. I don't understand her. But anyways,
maybe it's soft skin.
It could have been that she was soft.
Perhaps. But yeah, now and Gugu is all like, leave me alone, and then he decides to go mole digging.
Yes, well, as he thoughts.
Puran
Finds her, yeah.
I thought, dude, that may be the most annoyed at Tonari. They're having this conversation over here, and she calls him back over after that, just to tell him something. Hey, I'll tell you after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
she wasn't even telling him anything. She told him later.
Real
it was like, oh, some guy got a stomachache.
I think it really was. She doesn't want him to succeed and get Purin, because then he can't be her ticket out. She wants him to be her ticket out, and he needs to follow her pathway that she's planned.
Yeah, it's just, dude, that was so, like, he couldn't have waited until after they were done talking or anything. But yeah. Yeah, I guess she's got her own motives for things, and we kind of see that through her viewing him interact with like the brother and the kid. That was an honest moment between people just telling each other what they're doing, you know. And she saw that, so maybe that's going to impact her as time goes on.
Maybe.
But yeah,
still tried to interrupt it.
Yeah, very
like a jerk.
She doesn't want them to steal her. She's like, how did you get in with him so quickly? That kind of a feeling I got from her.
She was like, I was here first.
Yeah, my meal ticket.
Yeah.
But yeah, that conversation with Puran's just like, I should be here. Do you believe her?
I think that she probably did kill somebody.
Yeah, but they maybe like blew it up bigger than it was.
It's not quite that she intended to kill people, or that she was in a situation where she's like, these people are coming at me and I need to get out, and it ended up killing people.
Yeah, that's this situation. I in my head, just because I couldn't see her face, I kept feeling like Yaname girl knew what's his name, Fushi was after trying to find her, and she was just hanging out, near Piran, and whenever he found her, he was like, "You say what I told you to say." And she was just like telling him to leave. No, I'm a criminal. You know, that's what I was imagining. It's just because I can't see her face. I can't look her in the eyes and see her emotions. I don't trust her words.
No.
It could also be that Yaname girl was tracking them that whole time, and after he mulled over, she was talking to Tonari, and she's still in on some kind of deal with her. Like that's why she wanted to bring her back over.
Yeah. Maybe Yaname girl is
perhaps
involved.
I mean, Yaname could have promised Tonari that if you get this guy
I can help you out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, what's her name? Tonari says the person who told me to get Puran and you, because it was like to get him, mainly was to get him, but Puran, she was like, Puran disappeared as soon as we reached the island.
I don't believe that for me.
Yeah. But yeah, she said if we find that guy, I'll help you find him. You know, of course, making up things.
Yeah. Don't trust a word out of her.
No, I don't. Even like at the end there, where she was like, not expecting him to say thank you. Even her first reaction looked genuine, and then she was like, "Oh, I just didn't expect you." That just looked like a cover for more.
Maybe she felt guilty.
Perhaps.
Maybe, but I don't know the way they.
Maybe she called the Knockers here. The Knockers hired her to bring him to the island.
I wonder. I'm very curious to find out if this is just her character, and we'll never ever see like a true broken down to another with the truth that we can trust, or if this is just the most amazing anime like representation of don't trust me character I've ever seen. Like it's just everything she does, like nothing.
I can't trust anything.
Can't trust anything. And it's like every little movement is like nothing, her little smile or even her frown.
Yeah, when she's writing in the book, I'm like, you're writing my weakness.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes. It's like nothing she does looks genuine, and I'm like, ugh. I'm excited to see how she ends.
Yeah,
How she ends.
Yeah, I know.
You want to see her die?
Not
You want to see her die.
No. I mean, how we end with her, like when we leave her at whatever point it is.
At this point, I'm thinking of, because the Knockers were just dealt with, I'm thinking we're going to have kind of a happy ending for everybody here. Like they all sail off into the sunset with a big group of people that they picked or something like that. Yeah, we just got a big loss for Gugu, so the show needs to set our expectations back to some sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
And then the next arc will get some pain.
Okay, they sail off into the sunset with everybody. The ship gets attacked by knockers in the next episode.
Yes.
That's like it's the happiest they can make us. Like a couple seconds.
They literally gave us a 4-year fast forward. 4 years of happiness for Fushi. That's a lot. They really lulled us into a false sense of security that you weren't feeling that I was. You know, so I'm expecting some happy times for at least. I don't know when. I don't know if I can like say this arc, but I'm expecting something.
Can you imagine like it ends with the ships? All the other ship they leave. They get to where they are. They drop off Fushi. Just in the background, I see the ship just sink. That'd be funny. But yeah, so her writing in the book, I guess she might want to be a writer, like maybe the story inspirations for her or something
or
like that.
Historian. She wants to record the fact that we were alive.
Possible as well.
Or have an alibi. That could also be a thing.
I just thought that maybe because she was talking about, like, is that the reason you're doing this? Like, she wanted motivations and stuff. Just kind of building characters. And it's like, oh, are you going to beat that thing? I was like a kid looking at a superhero.
Yes,
like
yes.
That bothered me.
It bothered you?
Yes, I was like... He said to leave. He said run.
Oh, yeah.
The immortal person is afraid of that thing. And he told you to run. I'd be running.
It's the people on the island. They're built different.
Yeah, their whole mindset.
Yeah, even the people who came all coming at Fushi was like, if there's no victims, there's no victory.
Yeah.
I actually got that. Because everybody here is putting everything on the line for a dream.
And he's just trampling on their dream.
He can't give them a straight answer for what he even wants. And everybody here they've had this long line tradition of people dying to get to the top. And it's a short reign, but I guess you can call it glorious 2 weeks for this person, right? And we also had this conversation in this episode of meaning in death and honorable deaths and stuff like that. So maybe these people are seeing that all these deaths add meaning and weight to what they're doing. Like this island is destroyed. The only thing that matters is
to
making
die
it
honorably.
out. Yeah, this arena,
Die trying.
It's the peak of what it is for their society.
Yeah.
You going in there, a Janada person, putting it all on the line to escape. That's the best they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's kind of like disgracing them in a way.
You said Janada person, and I was like, the Italian mafia? What are you saying? And then I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was a little bit crazy that they had just some trebuchets.
Yes, just pull him up like so easy.
Yeah, and they got him out so quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like so easy, like just there.
It almost tricked me too. I was like, oh yeah, that's reason. Is that reasonable? Because I was thinking like, oh, those are some strong kids lassoing that bear. That doesn't seem realistic.
And then you see the trebuchet. That makes sense, except it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And just because the martial artist also shooting his like,
yeah,
you couldn't
even get up.
It's funny. But yeah, is that everything?
I think so.
Maybe we'll see more trebuchets in the next episode. Guys, remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button. Also, check out our Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And also check out the description for our merch store to get awesome merch like this. We'll see you in the city. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye!
And special thanks to our patrons: Alexander Dietz, Rick Santos, Tyrone Costin, Chima Anya, Tyrone, and Alex.